Oh, what a beautiful morning. Hey, Carol. What's up, Yuri? We finished Estelle's request. Shouldn't Brave Vesperia start looking for other jobs? Yeah, you're right. I wonder what we should do. We could get a job in Dongrest if we were members of the Union. Hey, kid, didn't you know? The Union will throw you work even if you don't join them. They take a cut, but... Really? Really? But it'll take us some time to return to Dongrest from here. If we can find a Union's outpost staff around, we might be able to get a job. Then why don't we look for them? Judy, you coming? But what should we do about Pharaoh? We've talked about this. We're not going to find Pharaoh right now. If this is something we need to do as a guild, I don't mind. Thank you, Estelle. Okay, let's go. Estelle, just officially join the guild, please. I feel like that would solve everything. Desert Scorch it. Yep, all the knights are in silver now instead of being back in
Your friend
purple.
is quite talented, considering the ease with which he saved Mantake.
Who, Flynn? That was nothing for him.
You know him really well, don't you, Yuri?
Well, we've hung around together since we were kids.
You don't hang around together much anymore, though.
Yuri?
I wouldn't call what we just did hanging out. Welcome to another episode of Comic Plays Tales of Vesperia. I'm Comic, and this guy, you see him in the foreground? See this guy? This is my best friend. I've been looking for him. I've been looking for him for a while. Hey! Hey there, Raven. Oh, they know each other, I guess. Oh, okay. Your friend there. That's a little guild hopper, right? The name's Carol, and I'm a member of a guild called Brave Vesperia now. Oh, Brave Vesperia, huh? So, what business does your guild have with us? Is this a Union outpost? Yeah. Looking for a job? Well, let's see. This is about all I got at the moment. Okay. As he slowly walks into my personal space. I request teleportation for my goods. You, Saren. What's this supposed to mean? There's no detailed information here. Well, it is the Union. They're probably all going to be pretty standard jobs. Should be just about right for one of your first jobs. It pays 42,000 gold. Sorry, 4,200 gold. Hold on a sec. Brave Vesperia isn't a member of the Union, you know. Huh? You're unaffiliated? Okay. So with the 30% finder's fee, that brings your take down to 3,000 gold. What do you think? You want it? Yeah, it's something to do. I think you would have had to be honest about that eventually, you know, once tax collecting season comes around. Don't want to get audited. There's nothing worse than being audited. You gotta start small. Gotta make pennies before you can make dollars, am I right? Alright, now go talk to the client. They'll fill you in on all the details of the job. Use a guy who usually hangs out around a bridge near the entrance of town. Alright, let's go and talk to him. Okay, so now we're gonna start getting into guild side quests, I guess. Gotta talk to Mr. Awesome Vest. Which side was the bridge on? Was it on this side? No, it doesn't look like it. Is it over here? You look important. You also kind of look like a Tormod from Path of Radiance. Yes, I'm you, Saren. Are you from the Union? Yeah, we're a guild, Brave Vesperia. I haven't heard of you. Don't worry, we can handle it. You need people to deliver some stuff, right? Yes. I'd like someone to take a book to an old friend of mine. A book? Yes, quite an important one. It's a book that holds many memories for us. We'll make sure you take good care of it. Please don't lose it. I do not know what kind of voice I'm doing with this guy. I'm sorry. Have to pay compensation for the lost item of the Union. Kale said don't worry, right? So don't worry. And who might this friend of yours be? His name is Nobis Celestial. He's currently traveling, so I don't exactly know where he is. I think he's probably in one of the cities on Tobesia or Desir. Oh, well, that narrows it down. Please, take this crest. If you carry this with you, he should recognize it as call out to you himself. Oh, he should and call out to you. Okay. A fiery soul into a sea of flames. You'll know it's Nobis if he says this to you. Okay, I got it. We accept this task in the name of the brightest star in the night sky, brave Vesperia. Thank you for your help. Okay, so just gotta wander around all the continents, I guess. Sound like a magic. It's an oath for taking a new job. It's proof that you can accept a client's request. Interesting. All right, let's go look for Nobis. Oh, this was an aggressive bark. This was like, roar! The Book of Friendship and the Comrade Crest. All right, cool. Well, now that that's taken care of, I think we can head out of town now. I think we've done everything that's to be expected of us here. Great. Nice to finally be getting out of this neck of the woods. Perhaps with a cutscene happening first. Good day. Are you going to the Weazen of Kados? Yeah, we are. Why do you ask? The Imperial Knights have sealed off passage through Kados. It's not just here. They've set up a blockade at all the routes through the mountains. Blockades? Why would they... I don't know all the details, but I heard that it has something to do with some danger in Nordopolica. What should we do? We need to get to Nordopolica before the new moon. I wish I could help, but they wouldn't even let me through. And I have a travel permit. You also have a little lion face on your hat, it looks like. Are you a member of the Fortunes Market? Yeah. How'd you get your permit? The Empire issues travel permits to Fortune's Market so that its members can travel wherever they want. At least that's how it's supposed to be. Right. But the Imperial Knights wouldn't let me go any further. I'm going back to Montague, since there's no way to get around them. Wow, this is a bit of a sandy pickle. Do you think Flynn ordered the blockades? I couldn't say. Either way, we can't afford to be stuck here for much longer. Maybe this is the blockade they were talking about. Yes, it'll be a lot of trouble if we miss the new moon. We'll have to wait for the next new moon, I guess. But I don't think they'd let us through even if we asked nicely. Well, to be honest, we can go and take a look and think about how to get in. The hard part will only come once we've gotten inside. What do you mean, once we've gotten inside? They set up blockades to make it hard to get out of the mountains. Getting inside shouldn't be nearly as tough. I think that much is safe to assume. Well then, should we go back to Montague to do some final preparations? No, we're fine. Let's go like we are. Yeah, that's kind of how I was feeling. But it looks like maybe it's giving the player the option to go back to Montague if they don't feel like they're fine. I am going to save my game here, I guess. Multiple save files in case things get worse than they did back in episode 41. So, yeah, that's a blockade, alright. And their horse kind of hanging out. Flynn Brigade. So that's the blockade. Yeah, and it's like it was Flynn's brigade doing after all. But what are those monsters doing here? Perhaps they've been tamed by the knights. This brigade is reminding me of Flynn less and less. What the hell is Flynn doing with his knights anyway? With hardcore tactics like this, there ain't any doubt in my mind this has something to do with the talk of Bellius engineering the Great War. So, how do we get past this checkpoint? How about this? Whoa! That was a good plan, actually. Spook the monster, create a distraction. Just kind of sneak around. Don't leave an old man behind. This was your idea. See ya, have fun! Random backflips. Okay, so we got through part of the blockade. I bet there's going to be more, though. I thought I'd liven things up a bit. Jeez.
Only the Empire has enough power to cut off all the ways in and out of a whole town.
Well, the Guild's power is totally different. The Union would never try something like this.
It's the Empire's style. Crush problems with everything they've got. What are they after? Who do they think they are, sealing off all the roads like this?
I think the answer to that lies in Nordopolica. We should hurry before we're caught.
Alright, looks like there's new enemies here, though. Looks like these are the
Let's eliminate them!
war beasts. Oh, and... yeah, I'm hoping these knights are different than the other knights, otherwise they're going to be pretty darn easy to take out. So... yeah. Got a knight guard. So it looks like we just kind of beat them all up anyway. And... let's do magic lens for a Knight Halberd F. Don't know what F stands for, but I'm assuming it's because he's a stronger Knight Halberd than the other Knight Halberds. Sorry, I'm just really zealous about using these items, because... I don't know, I always try to make sure the first thing I do is get all the monster data. Okay, Quieta. No weaknesses, no resistances. He's just kind of your average mount, I guess. Wow, everybody ganging up on Yuri here.
Damn it. Yeah, you like to overdo it.
Yeah, thanks, Rapide. Don't have a traditional healer out right now. I was hoping Raven would keep me up, but it looks like I can only count on my own dog.
We're done.
And I can count on Carol to make beef bowls at the end of every fight. Alright, gotta get back before the new moon. Oh, this treasure chest wasn't here before either. There's new stuff. Sinclair Saber? Wow, the knights have really occupied this place. Wonder if that was a different kind of spider I just fought. It looks like they aren't following us. Yeah, but they went and sealed off a dangerous place like this just to isolate Nordopolica. These guys mean business. Seriously, even bringing monsters to help. Whatever they're doing, it can't be good. I can't believe that Flynn would order something like this. Jumping to a lot of conclusions here. Sometimes orders coming down from the top don't make sense. The meaning can get lost going down the chain of command. When a brigade gets big and famous enough, things can start to get out of hand. You seem to speak from experience, Raven. Is there something you want to talk to? Okay. You certainly know a lot about these oh, yeah, that's exactly what Yuri's saying. Things can end up like that no matter what the organization. What worries me is how much of a hand Flynn had in all this. I mean, they're not doing anything awful right now. It's just a blockade, right? It's a little inconvenient to traders, I'm sure. I'm sure we'll get a good understanding of that as soon as we get to Nordopolica. That's right. But we should be on our guard. Even though I find it hard to believe that they've conquered Nordopolica by force. Yeah, and I think Palestrale would have a problem with that. Sorry, Rita. You won't get much time to investigate the air crane. Oh well. I don't have much choice. It'd be bad if they got caught up to us. Exactly. Come on, let's get going. Yeah, we're just doing like everything in our power to I mean, I'm sure he is worried about his Flynn, his friend.
Get ready. I'm taking you down.
Oh, we got a new kind of enemy here. We got catchers, which I'll do something about as soon as I take out a few more of these enemies, because I'm getting a little overwhelmed right now. How many times do I have to tell you people about staying off of my caster? Night catcher. Is anything like a dream catcher? It's a cool spear. Cool two-pronged spear. Kind of just runs forward with it like an idiot, but okay. I appreciate the attempt. Oh, I accidentally went into item mode there. That's a neat little dunk move. Alright, Yuri caught on. He's using healing arts now. But I think I'm going to have to put other healers in soon.
done.
Yeah, let's get in some new healers here. Bring Estelle in. Take out Rapide. Rita can stay a little longer. When her TP starts to get low, though, I'm going to change it. So fighting a lot of knights here. That's alright. I kind of like fighting human-based enemies. It's always kind of cool.
You don't scare me.
That was... Yeah. That was something, it was always just kind of neat to see, like, basic, like, regular dungeon classes, kind of. Like, in Tales of Vesperia, it was kind of cool, like, fighting a enemy mage for the first time, or, like, an enemy archer. Ooh, falling. Okay. Falling with style, am I right? And that was one thing I kind of missed in the second Tales of Symphonia game, in Dawn of the New World, because it, like, got rid of... everything was about monsters and taming them, so, like, except for, like, main bosses and stuff, there weren't any, like, wandering rogues or, you know, banditos or anything like that. Something special about just two human enemies clashing blades against each other. I don't know. Okay. Yep, I save often. Always save. Always save the game. So the air crane. Try not to take too long, okay? Sure. Yeah, do your scientific investigation in a few minutes, if you don't mind. Is this how the air was controlled? How can a monster do something like that? Is that air crane safe now? We'll be in trouble if air shoots out like before. I don't know, maybe that hippogriff will save us again. Doesn't look like you have to worry about that. So why'd the air suddenly shoot out before? That's what's puzzling me. Maybe it was just a natural phenomenon. The probability of that is low at best. If that was the case, it should be emitting air at regular intervals. If air were emitting that frequently, it'd have an effect on the environment. Like how the plants grew so unnaturally in Cave Mock. Looks pretty normal around here to me. So perhaps something else interfered with the air crane and caused it to discharge air. But what could do that? Only a formula or blastia could afflict air like that. What do you see, boy? What do we got? Damn, that would be our fan club. Seems like these knights are just as dedicated as the captain himself. Rita, let's go. Are you done looking at the air crane? Just let me think a little more. If you just need time to think, you'll have plenty of time once we've gotten out of here. Yeah, like I was saying, we're doing everything in our power to keep Rita from actually doing her job.
If the air crane was disturbed by...
Did you figure anything out?
It's still too early to say. I've got some leads, but it's nothing I can be sure of yet.
Well, make sure and let us know when you've nailed it down.
I will.
Alright, let's head out.
And it'll probably involve you.
Oh, are we the test subjects now? Is that how this is gonna work? So, I guess her first hypothesis will be if Yuri stands in the air crane long enough, he'll die. And you know, there's really only one way to test a hypothesis. So, anything else? Anything else we want to say here in Kados? We managed to run this blockade pretty well. We are like Star Wars Episode 1 levels of good. No, this is the wrong way. This is the wrong... Okay, so you guys are really lucky we took care of that hermit crab. Today, yesterday, and the day before that. Huh, okay. I'll bite.
Food's ready, everybody!
Carol, isn't this the same thing you made yesterday?
Not just yesterday, but the day before, and the day before that, too.
You must like this a lot to be making it all the time, huh?
That's right. I like this so much I could eat it every day.
Oh, Carol likes beef bowls.
Prefers a more refined, mature taste.
Since I'm always cooking, I figured it was my right to make what I like to eat.
Well, that's a good point.
Hold on. You're seriously okay with eating the same thing every day forever?
I'm happy just to have something to eat. Carol's cooking isn't half bad either.
Thanks, Yuri. I can't wait to make delicious food tomorrow, too.
So, tomorrow will be the same as today, then?
It looks that way. Too bad.
I'm worried that this will be bad for our nutrition.
Don't bother making any of the same stuff for me. I'd rather go hungry.
You know, you could all just do some cooking yourselves for once.
Yeah, I'm with you on this, Carol. I'm really the same way as Carol. When I, like, find something I like, I eat it, like, every day for a while. Just gonna sneak by that horse, because it's kind of just having a drink, I think. Yeah, just having a drink in the waterfall. That's the only explanation I can find there for his face glitching through the environment. Lately, I've been eating the same thing for lunch every day at work.
Take cover.
Just because it's inexpensive and kind of healthy for you. Oh, hey, it's these guys.
Guess it's only natural they're guarding this end, too.
Raven, can you do something like you did before?
Best not to press your luck when the Knights are taking their work so seriously.
But they're not part of the Flynn Brigade, they're part of the
They
Schwann
don't
Brigade,
look that
right?
serious from here.
I say, woe is me!
How has our illustrious Schwann Brigade ever been reduced to playing backup for Flynn?
Okay, that answers my question. Thank you.
Enough
Thank you,
complaining.
guys.
If you don't like it, we better produce some results. There they are! Capture them!
They found us!
What is this?
Don't you mean I say, what is
Don't let 'em
this?
escape. If it isn't Mr. Yuri Lowell.
We meet again.
Hey, LeBlanc. It's been a while.
And Your Highness.
What are we gonna do?
Oh well. Here goes nothing.
We gonna spook the horse again?
A-ten-SHUN. Yes, sir.
Wow, that really worked.
Not sure what's going on, but now's our chance.
Oh, that's amazing.
Huh? Whoa!
Raven, what did you do?
It's nothing. Enough standing around. They'll catch up in no time if we don't get moving.
So I guess Raven's acting
Let's
on
head for
Bugs
North
Bunny
Pelican
logic.
quick.
How about that? Good job, Raven. Got ourselves out pretty nicely. So I guess... Oh, I did not even see that last enemy behind me there. So yeah, I guess we're gonna see soon what's going on in Nordopolica. I'll catch you over there. So there it is, the Coliseum town. I'm just gonna maneuver around all these bouncy squirrels, because I'm just not good at dodging enemies, I guess. That's okay, the more experience, the better. Well, now I just kind of have to fight you guys, don't you? Oh no, he moved aside from me. Thanks. Let's see what's happening here. What's happening in Nordopolica? Ooh, it's... Okay, I was about to say that it's barren, but actually it's, yeah, it's alright. Apparently the city is governed by the descendants of an ancient clan. Only the top-ranking members of Palestrale, who rule the city, can ever meet them. Oh, neat. So, what's going on?
Not as many Knights as I'd have guessed.
Yeah, security looks normal even with all the commotion after the tournament. It did sound like they had their hands full with the monsters that managed to escape.
Yeah, but it's too quiet. Especially compared to the checkpoints back at Kados. I think Raven's got it right. The Knights are up to something, and I don't like it.
But it looks like we can stay in town as long as we don't stand out.
So we'll meet with Belius on the evening of the new moon, which happens to be tonight.
Let's stop by the inn to freshen up and then go see about meeting her. I'm finally gonna be able to get rid of the Don's letter.
Such a stupid thing. I only meet people under the new moon.
I wonder if Flynn's already here somewhere.
Do you think?
When we finish up all our business here, I've got a few things I want to ask that guy.
When you do, take me with you.
Oh. Alright, are we gonna confront Flynn together, finally? Love this guy. Love this angry guy with his sign. So we made it back to Nordopolica in one piece. That guy's still there? I bet the one guy's still chopping. Yep, he sure is. You do not disappoint. How about you, Mr. Dapper Blook? Monsters in the Colosseum are supposed to be much fiercer when the new moon approaches. Oh, well, that's an interesting thing to know. That's why they post especially tough members of Palestrale to keep watch on the night of the new moon. So why... That's a little suspicious. Some monsters got out of the Colosseum. The reverse barrier must not be very strong. I wonder if they'll come and eat me when I'm sleeping. Aww. Sorry, kid. We have the rights to arrest anyone who even looked suspicious. That's the reason why the town is safe. I like the idea of a reverse barrier, just like keeping somebody in a little dome, keeping the monsters in rather than keeping them out. All right, so we're back here. Looking over at my clock here, I think that's going to be the best time to end it. I know not a whole lot went on, but we got around the SHUN Brigade again. I know you were worried that we wouldn't make it past the SHUN Brigade, but we did it. Man, just Adacor and Bacchus, they kick butt and take names. So, this has been the Comic Foil. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time for more Tales of Vesperia. Stay cool.